Atomic Habits is a groundbreaking book that explores the power of small, consistent changes in our daily lives. Written by James Clear, this book introduces a revolutionary approach to personal development and habit formation. The core concept of atomic habits is that tiny, seemingly insignificant changes can lead to remarkable results when practiced consistently. These small habits, represented by the growing circles, compound over time, symbolized by the arrow. This compounding effect is the key to transformative personal growth. By focusing on improving by just 1% each day, we can achieve a 37 times improvement over the course of a year. This demonstrates the incredible power of small, consistent changes. In James Clear's Atomic Habits, he emphasizes the power of small, consistent changes. Let's visualize how daily habits, even tiny ones, can compound over a year. We'll plot 3 scenarios. The blue line represents a 1% daily improvement, the gray line shows no change, and the red line depicts a 1% daily decline. These small percentages might seem insignificant, but let's see how they play out over time. As we progress through the year, notice how the lines diverge. The power of compound effects becomes increasingly apparent. This illustrates Clear's point that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. After 365 days, the results are striking. The 1% daily improvement has led to 3.7 times the initial progress. This means you're nearly 4 times better than when you started. The no-change scenario, unsurprisingly, ends exactly where it began. Most notably, the 1% daily decline has resulted in a drop to just 0.03 times, or 3% of the initial state. This dramatic difference highlights why Clear emphasizes the importance of systems over goals, and why small habits, consistently applied, can lead to remarkable changes over time. The 4 laws of behavior change form the cornerstone of effective habit formation. These laws, identified by James Clear in his book Atomic Habits, provide a framework for understanding how habits work and how we can shape them to our advantage. Let's explore each of these laws one by one. The first law is make it obvious. This law focuses on increasing awareness of your habits. The second law is make it attractive. This law is about making the habit appealing and irresistible. The third law, make it easy, emphasizes reducing friction and making the habit as simple as possible to perform. The final law, make it satisfying, focuses on creating a sense of reward or accomplishment after performing the habit. These 4 laws work together to create a powerful system for habit formation. By making habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, we can increase the likelihood of sticking to them long term. It's important to note that these laws don't just apply to forming good habits. They can also be reversed to break bad habits. For instance, to break a bad habit, you would make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. Understanding and applying these 4 laws can significantly impact your ability to build positive habits and break negative ones, leading to lasting personal growth and development. Habit stacking is a powerful technique for building new habits. Let's explore this concept using a simple example. Here, we have a circle representing an existing habit, brushing your teeth. This is something you likely do every day without much thought. Now let's introduce a new habit we want to form, drinking water. By visually connecting these 2 actions, we're illustrating the core principle of habit stacking. The arrow between these habits represents the intentional link we're creating. The idea is to use your existing habit as a trigger for the new one you want to establish. This timeline shows how these habits occur in sequence. After brushing your teeth at 7 a.m., you immediately drink water at 7:05 a.m. This proximity in time is crucial for forming the association between the 2 actions. As we highlight these circles, notice how they're distinct yet connected. This visual representation emphasizes that while these are separate actions, they're now part of a single, cohesive routine in your mind. By leveraging the automaticity of your existing habit, you're creating a natural cue for your new habit. This makes the new behavior more likely to stick, as it's anchored to something you already do consistently. In the world of habit formation, two distinct approaches emerge: identity-based and outcome-based. Let's explore how these strategies shape our behaviors and long-term success. The identity-based approach, represented by our blue character, focuses on becoming a certain type of person. They see themselves as a healthy person. On the other hand, the outcome-based approach, shown by our red character, targets a specific goal: losing 20 pounds. This fundamental difference in mindset significantly impacts their journey. Let's visualize their actions over a month. Each square represents a day, and we'll see how consistently they stick to their habits. As we populate these timelines, notice the emerging pattern. The identity-based approach leads to more consistent actions. Green check marks indicate successful days, while red X's show missed opportunities. The identity-focused individual who sees themselves as a healthy person maintains a more regular pattern of positive behaviors. The yellow rectangles highlight the stark contrast between the two approaches. The identity-based timeline shows more green check marks, representing more consistent behavior. This person acts in alignment with their self-image as a healthy individual, regardless of immediate outcomes. The outcome-focused individual, however, shows less consistency. Their actions are more sporadic, likely influenced by their progress towards the specific goal of losing 20 pounds. This approach can lead to frustration and giving up if results aren't immediately visible. The power of identity-based habits lies in their ability to create lasting change. By focusing on who we want to become, rather than what we want to achieve, we build a foundation for long-term success. This consistency is the key to forming lasting habits that go beyond short-term goals. Let's examine how implementing atomic habits can transform a person's daily routine. On the left, we see a typical routine before applying these principles, and on the right, we'll see how small, strategic changes can lead to significant improvements. As we compare each activity, notice how certain habits change from red to green, indicating a positive shift in behavior. The green icons in the after routine represent positive habit changes. For example, waking up earlier, choosing a healthier breakfast, and reducing TV time in favor of more productive activities. These small changes, when consistently applied, can lead to significant improvements in one's life. Now, let's highlight 3 key principles from James Clear's Atomic Habits that can help us understand why these small changes are so powerful. First, small changes lead to significant results. By making tiny improvements consistently, we can achieve remarkable outcomes over time. Second, focusing on systems rather than goals allows us to make sustainable progress. Lastly, consistency is crucial in forming lasting habits. It's not about perfection, but about showing up regularly. To illustrate the power of small improvements, consider this. If you become just 1% better every day, you'll end up 37 times better by the end of the year. This compound effect is at the heart of the Atomic Habits philosophy. By applying these principles of atomic habits to your daily routine, you can create a powerful system for personal growth and achievement. Remember, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to remarkable transformations over time.